Hello everybody, today our grammar lesson is about the present continuous tense. Firstly, what is the form of the present continuous tense? The form of the present continuous tense is verb to be, am or is or are, plus verb plus ing. Subject plus verb to be plus verb plus ing. For example, I can say, I am eating, you are playing, he is singing, she is studying, it is traveling, we are talking. What are the uses for the present continuous? Number one, it refers to something that is happening at the time of speaking. We can use the present continuous when we talk about something happening at the time of speaking. For example, when I say, the girl is writing on the board now, the teacher is looking at the girl at the moment. So, the present continuous refers to something that is happening at the time of speaking. The second use is temporary situations. We can use the present continuous to describe situations or actions which are in progress for limited period. For example, at school, this week we are studying the Egyptians. So this is an action which is in progress. The second one, or the third one, for planned activities or future plans, future reference, we use the present continuous when we need to talk about activities planned for the future. For example, we are spending our honeymoon in Greece, not now, it's our plan in the future. So it refers to our plan in the future, not something that is happening now. The next one, or the fourth one, to describe repeated actions. We use the present continuous with certain adverbs such as always, constantly, and repeatedly, etc. For example, my friend is always interrupting me when I study, but this is with interrupting actions. If we are talking about annoying or interrupting actions, we use this form. The second one, we use the present continuous with these keywords or the following keywords: at the moment, now, today, this week, for the future, reference, tomorrow, and next week. So these are the keywords for the present continuous. For example, she's riding a horse at the moment. She's having a competition this week. She's going to Paris next week. The keywords for the present continuous. Here we have a note, so don't use the present continuous with the stative verbs. So what are the stative verbs? The stative verbs, they are some verbs that we can use in the continuous form. Stative verbs, they are not an action verbs, like, love, want, belong, remember, forget, hate, prefer, want, need, understand, believe. For example, you cannot say, I am loving pizza, but you can say, I love pizza. This is right. You cannot say, I am needing a friend, but you can say, I need a friend. You cannot say, I am not understanding the lesson, but you can say, I understand the lesson. So the stative verbs can't be used in the continuous form because they are not action verbs. They are stative verbs or refer to state. They are not action verbs. The next one, so what is the affirmative form of the present continuous? We can use verb to be, subject plus verb to be, plus verb plus ing. The full form of verb to be, like I am, you are, he is, waiting, reading, and playing. So I say I am, you are, he is, they are, you are, we are, it is. So what about the contracted form of verb to be with the present continuous? I can say am, I'm waiting, you're reading, he's playing, so apostrophe M, apostrophe R, apostrophe RE, apostrophe S. So this is the contracted form of verb to be with the present continuous. So what about the full form of verb to be with the negative form in the present continuous? For example, I can say, I am not, you are not, she is not, I am not waiting, you are not reading, he is not playing. So this is the full form of verb to be with the present continuous. I am not, you are not, he is not. So what about the contracted form of verb to be? In the present continuous, I can say, am not. You aren't. He isn't. You aren't reading. He isn't playing. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. So this is the contracted form of verb to be with the present continuous. Like if you say, we aren't playing. He isn't dancing. He isn't reading. She isn't waiting. So what about the interrogative form or the question? How can we make question for the present continuous? Firstly, yes or no question by using verb to be plus subject plus verb plus ing. Like am I, are you, is he. Am I reading? Are you playing? Is he dancing? Is she dancing? Okay, so this is the question form by using am or is or are plus subject plus verb plus ing. So some short answers with yes or no questions. The affirmative answers firstly. When I say, are you reading? You will say, yes, I am. Is he dancing? Yes, he is. Are they playing soccer? Yes, they are. But here we can't use the contracted form of verb to be with the positive answers. So I can say, are you reading? You can say, yes, I am. So don't say, yes, am. Or, yes, he is. Don't say, yes, he is. Or say, yes, they are. Don't say, yes, they are. The negative answers, you can say, are you reading? No, I am not. Or no, I am not. Is he dancing? No, he is not. Or no, he isn't. Are they playing soccer? No, they aren't. Or no, they are not. So you can say, or you can answer with full answers or full form of verb to be or contracted form of verb to be with the negative answers. But the positive answers or the affirmative answers use the full form of verb to be. Am, is, are. Don't use the contracted form. Here, what about the WH questions with the present continuous? We have to put the WH word plus verb to be plus subject plus verb plus ing. Like, what am I reading? Why are you playing? When is she dancing? How is it eating? Where are we playing? So we use am or is or are plus subject plus verb plus ing. And before it, the question word. Like what, where, why, when, how, where. The next one, here we have an exercise. Practice. Answer these questions. What are you doing right now? Number 1. Number 2. Who is always interrupting you when you speak? Number 3. What are your neighbors doing to their house? Number 4. Is the train leaving at 4 p.m.? Here we have some possible answers. Number 1. What are you doing right now? I am studying English grammar. Number 2. Who is always interrupting you when you speak? My sister is always interrupting me. Number 3. What are your neighbors doing to their house? My neighbors are building an extra room. Number 4. Is the train leaving at 4 p.m.? No, it isn't. Or yes, it is. So these are some possible answers for the above exercise or the above practice. Or you can answer any possible answers from your own. The next exercise here, we have some spaces and you have to correct the verbs between brackets. Number 1, look, it's space rain. Look, it is raining, because you have the keyword look here and it refers to the continuous action. Number 2, excuse me, I space for the bank. So I'm looking for the bank, because here he's talking at the time of speaking. Number 3, they space this week. They are on holiday, not work. They are not working this week, because we have the keyword this week. So it refers to the continuous action. Okay, the next one, she space always space her ideas change. She is not